Ladies, ever had a guy act weird around you? 1 minute, he's stealing glances, finding ways to be near you, and the next, he's avoiding eye contact like you're some kind of dangerous distraction. You start wondering, is he into me, or am I imagining things? But here's the truth, some guys, when they really like you, don't chase, they pull away. Not because they don't want you, but because they don't know how to handle their feelings. They overthink every move, afraid of messing things up. Their emotions get so intense that distance feels safer than vulnerability. But if you know what to look for, you'll see the signs hiding in plain sight. My friend Jessica from Chicago had a neighbor, let's call him Ryan. Ryan always seemed to be around when she was outside, walking his dog, checking his mail, even pretending to be on his phone near her car. But the second she smiled at him or said hi, he'd mumble something and disappear. At first, she thought he just wasn't friendly. But then, his roommate casually mentioned that Ryan had a huge crush on her. He just got too nervous to talk to her. That's when she realized, he wasn't avoiding her because he wasn't interested. He was avoiding her because he liked her too much. Number 1. He's always where you are but pretends it's a coincidence. You keep running into him everywhere, the coffee shop, the gym, your favorite bookstore, but when you mention it, he acts all casual like, "Oh hey, I didn't even see you there. Girl, please." He noticed you the second you walked in. He's low-key trying to be around you but doesn't know how to act when he finally is. He's probably memorized your routine without even realizing it. Maybe he's hoping you'll strike up a conversation first, so he doesn't have to. Or perhaps he just wants to be in your presence, even if he's too nervous to make a move. Either way, his coincidental appearances aren't so accidental. He's probably checking your social media, figuring out where you might be next. And when he does see you, he gets all awkward, like he wasn't just hoping for this moment. His friends probably tease him about it, but he swears it's just a coincidence. Girl, trust me, he's not that lucky. If you are new here, be part of our family where souls connect to each other, and heart heals. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into the wild world of relationships. Number 2. He watches you, but never when you're looking. You feel his eyes on you, but every time you turn your head, he's suddenly fascinated by his phone or staring off into the distance like he's solving world peace in his head. Here's the thing, he wants to look at you, but he's scared of getting caught. And if you do catch him, watch how fast he looks away. He's studying every little detail, how you laugh, how you tuck your hair behind your ear, even the way you fidget when you're deep in thought. He probably doesn't even realize he's doing it half the time. But the second your eyes meet, he panics like he just got caught committing a crime. His face might turn red, or he'll suddenly pretend to be super invested in whatever's in front of him. But trust me, the moment you look away, he's back to admiring you. Do not go yet because sign 10 will make you saying how I did was blind from this, so watch full video until end. Number 3. His body betrays him. Even if his words are distant, his body language gives him away. His feet will point toward you when he's standing, his shoulders will shift in your direction, and he'll subconsciously mirror your movements. Why? Because the body doesn't lie. No matter how much he tries to play it cool, his attraction will leak out in the way he moves around you. His hands might fidget, adjusting his shirt, or running through his hair when you're near. He leans in just a little too much when you talk, like he's drawn to you without even realizing it. And if he laughs, watch closely. Does he glance at you afterward, like he's checking for your reaction? That's a dead giveaway. His words might say one thing, but his body is screaming that he's into you. Number 4. He's weirdly nervous around you. If a guy really likes you, he might struggle to keep it together. His hands will fidget, he'll clear his throat a lot, or he'll laugh at the most random times just because he's anxious. His brain is basically short-circuiting every time you're near him. He might stumble over his words or suddenly forget what he was saying mid-sentence. Maybe he plays with his sleeves, taps his fingers, or shifts from foot to foot like he can't quite get comfortable. And if he ever drops something or makes a clumsy move? Yeah, that's his nerves talking. The more he tries to act normal, the more obvious it becomes. Being around you completely throws him off his game. He might even overcompensate by talking too much or cracking jokes that don't quite land. And if you tease him a little, watch how he either blushes or tries to laugh it off awkwardly. No matter how hard he tries to play it cool, his nerves always give him away. Number 5. He barely talks to you, but he talks about you. He might be quiet around you, but if his friends keep mentioning things like, "Oh yeah, Jake said you love that band," or, "He was just talking about how funny you are," girl, he is not ignoring you. He's just too into you to act normal. He's paying attention to everything you say, even if he barely says a word to you. Maybe he remembers small details, like your favorite coffee order or the way you always hum a certain song. And when he's not around you, he's definitely bringing you up in conversations, probably more than he realizes. His friends might even tease him about it, or you'll catch them exchanging knowing looks when you're around. He's not ignoring you. He's just overwhelmed by how much he likes you. Number 6. He teases you in the softest way. It's never mean or aggressive, it's light, playful, and almost shy. He might make fun of the way you always order the same drink, or joke about how you're always late. But there's a warmth to it, like he's just looking for excuses to interact with you. His voice softens when he does it, and if you tease him back, he'll either grin like an idiot or pretend to be dramatically offended. Sometimes, he'll follow it up with a quick glance, just to see if you're laughing too. And if he ever takes it too far, he'll immediately backtrack, making sure you know he was just joking. He's not trying to annoy you. He just loves the way you react to him. Number 7. He reacts differently when other guys are around you. If he suddenly gets quiet or stiff when you're talking to another guy, it's a dead giveaway. He might even try to act uninterested, but his eyes? Yeah, they tell a whole different story. Maybe he starts fidgeting, cracking his knuckles, or suddenly finding something incredibly fascinating on his phone. Or, he might do the opposite, jumping into the conversation, cracking jokes, or subtly one-upping the other guy. And if he ever randomly brings up another girl? Don't be fooled, that's just him trying, and failing, to make you jealous. His whole energy shifts because, deep down, he doesn't want to lose your attention. You might even notice him hovering nearby, pretending to be busy while secretly listening in. And if the other guy makes you laugh? Watch his reaction. Does he tense up, look away, or suddenly try to steal back the spotlight? Even if he won't admit it, the competition eats at him. Number 8. He remembers every little thing about you. Maybe you told him once that you love sunflowers, and weeks later, he casually brings it up. If he remembers random little details about you, it means he's paying attention. It's not just the big things. He'll recall how you take your coffee, the way you scrunch your nose when you're thinking, or that offhand comment you made about your favorite childhood movie. He might even surprise you by mentioning something you forgot you even told him. It's because, to him, every little detail about you matters. And when a guy remembers the smallest things, it's not just a sign of a good memory, it's a sign that he truly cares. Number 9. He overthinks texting you. He might reply super fast sometimes and then disappear for hours, overanalyzing every word. If his texting is all over the place, chances are he's nervous about saying the wrong thing. Maybe he types something, deletes it, and rewrites it 3 times before hitting send. Or he'll start a conversation, then suddenly go radio silent because he's overthinking how to keep it going. And if he ever double texts or reacts to your old messages just to restart the chat, that's him trying to stay on your radar without seeming too eager. The truth is, he wants to talk to you, but he's terrified of messing it up. Number 10. He helps you without you asking. If you casually mention needing help with something and he suddenly volunteers to help, even if it's inconvenient for him, that's not just kindness, that's him looking for an excuse to be around you. Maybe you mention your phone acting up, and he's suddenly an expert in fixing it. Or you're carrying something heavy, and he appears out of nowhere to take it from you. Even the small things, like offering you his jacket when it's cold or remembering to check if you got home safe, show that he genuinely cares. He's not just being polite. He's finding ways to be useful to you because, deep down, he wants to matter in your life. And if he goes out of his way to help with things he has no obligation to, that's a sign he's emotionally invested. He might pretend it's no big deal, but pay attention, his actions speak louder than his words. When a guy consistently shows up for you, even in the smallest ways, it's because he sees you as someone special. Number 11. He gets flustered when you compliment him. Tell him he looks good in that shirt and watch him turn into a whole mess. He might laugh it off, get awkward, or try to downplay it. That's because, deep down, he really wanted to hear it from you. Maybe his ears turn red, or he suddenly can't make eye contact. He might stammer, change the subject, or joke it off like, "Oh, this old thing?" But don't be fooled, your words just made his whole day. If a guy truly likes you, your compliments hit differently. He'll remember them, replay them in his head later, and probably wear that same shirt again just to see if you notice. And if you catch him randomly smiling to himself afterward, yeah, that's him reliving the moment. Even the smallest compliment from you feels like winning the lottery to him. He might even start fishing for more, subtly trying to get you to say something nice again. Because for him, your words hold a weight that no one else's do. And when you're not around, he's probably telling his friends, "She said I looked good today." Trust me, you're on his mind way more than you think. Number 12. He listens to you. Like, really listens. When you talk, he's fully tuned in. He remembers things you said, he asks follow-up questions, and he genuinely cares about what you have to say. He's not just nodding along, he's engaged, responding thoughtfully, and making you feel heard. Maybe you casually mentioned your big meeting next week, and out of nowhere, he asks how it went. Or you once said you hate pickles, and now he automatically removes them from your burger. These little things show he's not just listening, he's paying attention because you matter to him. A guy who truly listens is a guy who truly cares. And if he remembers the tiniest details, even the ones you forgot you mentioned, it's because he's mentally collecting everything about you like his favorite story. He's storing up all these details because, deep down, he wants to be someone who truly understands you. And when a guy wants to understand you, it's because he hopes to be a bigger part of your life. Number 13. He low-key tries to impress you. If he suddenly talks about his accomplishments, flexes his knowledge, or subtly shows off when you're around, yeah, he's trying to look good in your eyes. Maybe he casually drops the fact that he hit a new personal best at the gym, or mentions how his boss praised his work. He's not bragging, at least not too much, he just wants you to see him as someone impressive. If he starts fixing things, cracking jokes, or randomly showing off his skills, trust me, it's not a coincidence. He's subconsciously trying to prove that he's worth your attention. And if he sneaks a glance at you right after, he's checking to see if you noticed, because your approval matters more to him than he'll ever admit. He might even go out of his way to do things he normally wouldn't, like suddenly being into your favorite hobby, or knowing random facts about something you love. And if he ever downplays his efforts by saying, "Oh, it's nothing," just know, it's definitely something. Number 14. He disappears, then reappears. One day, he's subtly around you, and the next, he's ghost mode. But then, out of nowhere, he's back again, acting as if nothing happened. This is classic crush avoidance. He's trying to control his feelings but failing miserably. He pulls away because his emotions are overwhelming, but the second he gets some distance, he misses you too much to stay away. It's a push and pull game he doesn't even realize he's playing. He might text you after days of silence, or suddenly pop up in places you least expect. And when he does, he'll act like nothing happened, as if he wasn't just having an internal battle over how much he likes you. If he keeps disappearing and reappearing, it's not that he's losing interest, it's that he's scared of just how much he already cares. Number 15. He gives you mixed signals. One day, he's warm and friendly, maybe even flirty. The next, he's distant, barely acknowledging your presence. This emotional whiplash is usually a sign that he's battling his own feelings. He wants to be close to you, but his fear, nerves, or insecurities are holding him back. Maybe he's worried about coming on too strong, or he's afraid of rejection, so he pulls away just when things start to feel real. But then, the second he thinks he's losing your attention, he's right back, trying to re-establish that connection. It's a cycle, hot, cold, repeat. If he's giving you mixed signals, it's not because he doesn't care. It's because he cares too much and doesn't know how to handle it. He might text you first, then take forever to reply when you respond. Or he could be super engaged in conversation one day, then act completely indifferent the next. His actions might be confusing, but deep down, he's just struggling to navigate his feelings for you. Number 16. He reacts strongly if you mention another guy. Want to see if he secretly likes you? Casually mention another guy in conversation. Watch his face, his tone, and his body language. Does he suddenly seem annoyed? Does he change the subject? Does he try to act extra cool like he doesn't care? If he has no feelings, he won't react. But if he does, that tiny flash of jealousy will give him away. Maybe his jaw tightens, his smile fades for a second, or he suddenly seems distracted. He might even start subtly trying to one-up the guy you mentioned, casually slipping in his own accomplishments or qualities. If he's feeling bold, he may even joke about it, but there will always be that slight tension in his voice. Jealousy is hard to hide, and if he's into you, his reaction will say it all. He might suddenly get extra affectionate, giving you more attention than usual, as if to remind you he's still there. Or if he's more reserved, he might withdraw completely, suddenly becoming distant or cold. Either way, his behavior will shift, because deep down, the thought of you with someone else is driving him crazy. If a guy is avoiding you, it's easy to assume he's not interested, but don't jump to conclusions just yet. Sometimes, a man pulls away not because he doesn't care, but because he cares too much. His feelings might overwhelm him, making him retreat instead of stepping forward. Instead of overthinking his silence, watch how he acts when he's around you. Does he seem restless, hesitant, or unsure? His emotions may be clashing with his fears, causing him to distance himself even when he wants to be close. Actions always speak louder than words, so trust what you see, not just what you hear. He might withdraw to process his emotions, afraid of messing things up or revealing too much too soon. But if he truly has feelings for you, no amount of avoidance will make them disappear. Eventually, those emotions will push him to make a move, because what's meant for you will always find a way. Have you ever dealt with a guy who acted like this? Did he ever admit his feelings, or was it a total mystery? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your stories. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into the wild world of relationships.